Hi everybody, welcome to Push Your Luck podcast, and this is a video review of Subdivision. We just went through a game of Subdivision, me and my classmates. This is Rowan,
Hello.
Chris Wallace, and Chris McGuinness. Alright. So just a brief overview of the game Subdivision. Essentially, you are trying to build up, use tiles and build up these different towns that we have. So you can see that each of us have different towns that we're building up. Each tile will have different abilities, much like Suburbia, and then you will be trying to build them strategically so they can score points. The game lasts 4 rounds. It's quite fast. We played quite a fast game. I think maybe less than an hour. The main thing is though that when you place tiles on the board, you'll be decided where you can place it is decided by this die. So you roll the dice, and each of us will then choose from our hand of different tiles, and then we'll be placing them onto the board. Then we will be passing the remaining tiles that we have to the next player. So depending on the rounds that we will pass either to the left or to the right. And then the different tiles have different scoring abilities. So as you can see from our game, both Chris's actually tied with 120, and there's a tiebreaker, and which is the least number of negative parcels that you have. So at all these different parcels, if you take them away, you can see that I'm destroying Chris's town. You can see that there are negative points. So when you're building a town, you're also covering it up by building these parcels onto this town as well. And so I realized that there are some things that's wrong. Right, for example, when you place the tiles, you actually need to make these things at the side, to the left hand side, which will then decide where you can split them out. But it's okay. I didn't explain it. I didn't explain it correctly. Yeah. So So maybe you just go around and give our thoughts about the game. All right, Chris.
It was really fun to build up, but we had no interactions with each other at all.
Yeah.
There was no strategy to harm other people's towns. It was solely working by yourself to make it to get the top score.
I think Chris, you tried something to interact to add more interaction, right? In the beginning, when you do the drafting, you said that you wanted.
Yeah. So the first round, I had a hand of 5 tiles. And three of them were the same, and then there were 2 different ones. So I took out one of the different ones and played that one to try and make it so that Rowan wouldn't be able to play that type. But he also played that type on the first round, so it didn't really make a difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, going along with that, I think the process itself is fun. The play is fun. I think it might work better as a single-player video game experience. Basically, just because the act of building this is fun. But there's no
no real interaction. Yeah. Just to let you know, there's also a solo game experience. You can actually play the solo, and then different scenarios you can try, and so on and so forth. So yeah, you're right. If they came out in the iPad version or something like that as a puzzle for yourself, I think that would be cool. Yeah, but as a multiplayer experience, I can't really affect your city. I can't send people to go and visit your city or do anything like that. Yeah. Rowan, what about you?
I agree. Yeah, I think that the biggest problem with it was the lack of player interaction, but all the pieces are really nice. It is really fun to do it. I love how fast it is as well. I think that's
sure
one of the best parts about it. And all the components are really great. I think it's a really, really cleanly designed game, but it's not as much fun certainly to play at a table with other people.
Yeah. This is also my experience as well. They say that this is like a secondary or the child of Suburbia, but I think that Suburbia is a much better game. I'll definitely try to bring out and let you all play Suburbia as well. I'm also looking forward to Bezier Games' latest release, which is Castles of Mad King Ludwig. I think that is supposed to be the